G'day guys. So I was listening to the radio on the way home with my mum tonight, and on Friday on the way home there was this little story about how there was this group which wanted to stop what's it called again? Safety for schools or something like that, because they were hosting this same-sex formal, and these parents and that who were strictly against it bought all of these tickets so that these same-sex couples couldn't go, but it absolutely backfired on them, and I actually think that's really, really great. Now, this same group has managed to get to our Prime Minister, and as you know, in Australia, our government and that can be quite shitty at times. Unfortunately, because I am at the age where I have to vote and shit, I do have to pay some attention to politics, though I would much rather not have to focus on it at all, because honestly, I hate politics, and getting involved in it at all is really, really annoying. But I heard something on the radio about this same group that they're going to make some changes. Now, what this act is basically in high schools, and that there's awareness and things like that about, kids who are, of different sexualities and gender identities, to try and prevent/stop any bullying. Now, as you guys know, I was severely bullied in school. However, that bullying probably would have been about 20 times worse if I had been, lesbian or gay or considered myself a boy, things like that. And there are these parents who have such a huge problem with it, and they want it changed, and they don't want this shit being taught in their schools. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck? Look, I completely understand if you guys have a problem with people who are homosexual, and things like that. And it's not okay, but, it's just, how do I put this? If you're a parent watching this, I'm pretty sure all you want for your kids in school is to feel safe. I'm pretty sure you don't want your kids getting bullied and tormented. Now, I'm going to be honest here. Why does someone's sexual or gender identity make that any different? I mean, would you want your kid coming home saying someone was teasing them? That every day there were groups of people just ganging up on them, beating them down? I mean, there are plenty of parents out there that know the fact that their kid is like this, and they love them no matter what, and that's the way I think it should be. But I don't think this act should change anything. Honestly, we need these things to be done so that everyone can be accepted into this society. I mean, people should be getting judged by their actions, not by the color of their skin, their gender identity, their sexuality, their religion. All this bullshit we put so much bloody emphasis on. And yet, their actions is what everyone should be paying attention to. I mean, someone could be the hottest guy on the planet, and yet he could be an absolute fuckwit. That's not okay. Would you still stick by that? I wouldn't. I mean, it's not right. How kids and adults alike are being discriminated, bashed, because of who they are. People are feeling ashamed, and that is not right. If you're in high school and you see somebody getting bullied for whatever reason, please, I implore you, step in and do something. Because you have no idea how far over the edge that person could be. And the reason I'm saying that is I've been in that position where not one person stood by me. Not one person helped. That so many people could have just stepped in and say, okay, that's enough. Or you don't say that shit. Look, I might not be gay or anything like that, but I sure as hell have copped it. And I probably understand better than anybody the type of shit these kids have put through. But obviously I don't know 100%. But I've got a very vague idea. But it is not right. Nobody should be getting teased or bullied because of who they are. No one should have to feel ashamed of who they are. For whatever reason. You guys are who you are for a reason. And be yourselves. Explore new horizons. Don't be afraid even once to kiss someone of the same gender. You know what I mean? You're a little bit curious, go ahead, experiment. If you want to try once with someone of the same sex, as long as you're being safe, go right ahead. You know, stop being such judgmental pricks. Don't abandon your best friend because they come out of the closet. Don't disown your children because they come out of the closet. If anything, they're relying on you guys for support. We need to build up this world up, not push those who are different down. We need to build everybody else up. Those are the kind of things we need to do to stop bullying altogether. I don't know if you guys realize this, but the suicide rate is rising. Kids are killing themselves off because of bullying, because of stresses with school. School is hard enough, particularly high school. We don't need all this bullying bullshit anymore. Because I always struggle with this word. Statistics prove that high school students these days have the same anxiety levels as mental patients back in the bloody 60s. Come on, guys. Use each other for support. You don't have to like everyone, but you sure as hell shouldn't be going off and teasing people and going behind their backs. Honestly. If you see shit going down or hear shit going around, stop it. Because honestly, that one act could be the thing that keeps someone around. You know, honestly, I don't know how I've survived this long. Seriously. Even with the support of my family and the friends that I've got. Sometimes I wonder how I've managed to get as far as I have. Even with fuck all people looking out for me. But the truth is, I have people looking out for me. But there are people who don't. Be that person who looks out for someone else. Alright guys, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. So I've started uni and videos are going to be all over the place. So because I've started uni, I am going to be busy. So videos are going to be quite sporadic. They're not necessarily going to be every day. But I guess I mostly film these at night anyway. But sometimes videos might come on later than I film them, and I will notify when those videos are filmed. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in my next video.